Okay, who's ready for a Christmas party?
I am!
Okay, well that's what I thought you would say. My next question is, who knows the Christmas story?
I totally do.
Great, who knows it well enough to share it with the rest of the class?
Well, of course, I know the story. I mean, who doesn't? Which part would you like to know?
Ethan, I think she knows the Christmas story. Right, Miss Parker?
You're right, Savannah. I do know the story. In fact, it's one of my favorite stories ever. A great big story about a little baby who came to save the world.
I just love a great big story.
Well, if that's true, Mackenzie, then you are going to love what we have planned today. In fact, I think you all are going to really enjoy it.
The invitation said something about a Christmas telethon. What does that mean?
Oh, I know what a telethon is. It's a really long race. I know because my uncle was in one. He was number 370 and he ran forever and ever and ever. And I was surprised his legs didn't fall off and...
Oh, Gabby, that's a marathon. A telethon is where people call and give money for a real important cause. Everybody knows that.
Well, evidently everyone but Gabby. So, Miss Parker, what are you raising money for? New Xboxes in Sunday school? A candy machine in the hallway? What is it?
Well, Miles, while those are wonderful suggestions, this telethon is going to be a little bit different. Each of you is going to take a turn telling a part of the Christmas story. You know, a telethon. Okay, so what you're going to do, I'm going to give you a piece of paper out of my bowl. And the part that you get on the paper is what you're going to share with the class. And you can tell us how it relates to the Christmas story. All right. Did everybody get their piece of paper?
I got mine.
Wonderful. All right. Who would like to go first?
Oh, can I go first? Can I please go first? This is going to be so much fun.
Well, evidently, since my paper says God, I think it's pretty obvious I should go first. After all, the whole Christmas story began with God.
Very good, Ethan. That's right. The whole story really does begin with God. And the best part about it is that God didn't keep it to himself. He included all of us. All right. Who wants to go next?
Oh, can I go next? Can I please go next?
Okay, sure, Gabby. What's on your paper?
Well, I didn't get the piece of paper I was reaching for because Savannah took that one. But when I looked at the one I got, it was okay. Because actually, it was the word I was hoping for.
Is it just me or is she taking the long way to Bethlehem?
You never told us what your paper said.
Well, I I was getting there. Miles wouldn't let me finish. What I was trying to say was that my piece of paper said angels.
Angels? I just love angels. They're so beautiful. Oh my, we need to get you some wings and a halo.
Well, the Bible never really said anything about angels having a halo. That's just something we came up with.
Okay, Gabby, why don't you go ahead and tell us about angels?
In 50 words or less.
Okay, I know everyone thinks they call me Gabby because I talk a lot, but that's not true. See, Gabby is short for Gabrielle, like Gabriel, the angel in the Christmas story.
Breathe, Gabby, breathe.
That was 57 words.
Okay, so there are a lot of angels in the Christmas story. Like the one God sent to tell Mary she was going to have a baby. The one that was sent to Joseph in a dream to tell him not to be afraid. And
Don't forget the angel that talked to the shepherds.
Oh, that's right, Ethan. Whose piece of paper says shepherds?
That would be me, but something tells me by the time we get done with the Gabby-thon, we won't have time for the telethon.
Well, Miles, I have an idea. Why don't you and Gabby tell this part of the story together?
I think I may need to help a little bit here. Because, see, right before Jesus was born, Mary and Joseph went to Bethlehem. And it was so full that they had to sleep in a cattle stall. And that's where Jesus was born.
Oh, Ethan, that was just beautiful. It reminds me of the time we were in Gatlinburg and all the hotels were full and...
Well, there were some shepherds out on this hill just trying to chill, and they were fine until this angel named Bill. What? Hey, it rhymes. Plus, the Bible says there are a bunch of angels. Certainly one of them is named Bill.
Happy birthday, Jesus. I'm so glad it's Christmas. All the tinsels and lights and the presents on ice, but the real gift is you. Happy birthday, Jesus. I'm so glad it's Christmas. All the carols and bells make the holidays swell, and it's all about you. Happy birthday, Jesus. Jesus, I love you.
All right, let's see now. Who haven't we heard from yet? Mackenzie, how about you?
Well,
What's the matter, Mackenzie? You were so excited about it before.
to be honest, I was hoping to be Mary, or Elizabeth, or even an angel.
Let me guess, Mackenzie. You're King Herod?
No, but I might as well be. I'm supposed to be the three wise men.
Makes sense to me. Ladies and gentlemen, playing the part of the three wise men is Mackenzie.
Well, you can laugh all you want, but do you know the real meaning of the name Mackenzie?
I have a feeling we're about to.
It actually means the firstborn of a wise ruler.
Is he making this stuff up?
Well, Miles, I don't know if I've ever heard that before, but I do know Ethan well enough to know that he's usually right about these kinds of things.
Okay, there were some wise kings in the east that saw a star they had never seen before. They were smart enough to know that if they followed it, it would lead them to Jesus. And when they found Jesus, they worshipped him and brought him treasures of gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
Wow, they really must have been wise to know exactly what to do and where to go.
I'm sure they didn't know everything. In fact, sometimes the wisest people ask the most questions.
You're absolutely right, Mackenzie, and you did a wonderful job sharing that. That reminds me, we should probably practice for next Sunday when we're going to read about the wise men in Matthew 2. Would that be okay?
Yeah.
All right, girls, you go ahead and start.
When Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, behold, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem, saying, Where is he that is born King of the Jews? For we have seen his star in the east and have come to worship him. And when these things, he was troubled, and all Jerusalem with him.
And when he had gathered all the chief priests and scribes of the people together, he demanded of them where Christ should be born.
And they said unto him, In Bethlehem of Judea, for thus it is written by the prophet.
And thou in Bethlehem in the land of Judah art not the least among the princes of Judah, for out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people of Israel. Then Herod, when he had privily called the wise men, inquired of them diligently what time the star appeared. And he sent them to Bethlehem, saying, Where is he? Go search diligently for the young child.
Let's try that one again. Oh, that was not good. Let's do it again. And he sent them to Bethlehem,
saying, Where is he?
and he sent them to Bethlehem and said, Go search
diligently for the young child.
There it is.
And when ye have found him, bring me word again, that I may come and worship him also.
And when they had heard the king,
They departed,
and lo, the star which they saw in the east went before them.
Till it came and stood over where the young child was.
And when they saw the star, they rejoiced with exceeding great joy.
And when they were come into the house, they saw the young child with Mary his mother, and fell down and worshipped him. And when they had opened their treasures, they presented unto him gifts, gold and frankincense and myrrh.
Okay, wonderful, you guys. You did a great job. Maybe just a couple of you need to work a little bit more on those lines, but great job, you guys. All right, I think we just have one person left with a piece of paper. Savannah, I think that's you. Are you ready to tell your part of the story?
I think so, but I don't really understand what my piece of paper has on it. It doesn't have a word on it. It has a whole Bible verse, and it's not even a Christmas verse.
Okay, well, why don't you go ahead and read it to the class and just do the best you can.
Okay. It says, For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life.
Okay, well, Savannah, how do you think that those words fit into the Christmas story?
Well, I've been thinking about that while everyone else was doing theirs. I can't stop thinking about the word whosoever. I mean, I know God sent his Son and that he was born in Bethlehem to angels and shepherds, but does that include me?
That's right, Savannah. It includes you and me, Miles, Ethan, Gabby, Mackenzie, the whole class and the whole world. We're all the whosoever that God sent his Son for.
Every time I hear the Christmas story, I wonder how it would have been if I had seen the stars shine beams of glory on Jesus born in
Get what?
A telethon, I get it.
I think you do get it, Miles. This story is too big to be told by just one of us, or even all of us. The important thing is that we tell it, and tell it, and tell it again.
It's the promise that we treasure. It's the greatest news ever. It's amazing. No, it's better. It's a great big story of a little bitty baby. How a God in heaven saw a world that needed saving. We couldn't get to him, so he came down to us. It's a great big story. We couldn't get to him, so he came down to us. It's a great big story of a great big love.